The nation's largest LGBTQ civil rights organization, Human Rights Campaign, is in Owasso right now to help as many organizations and students as possible coping with the death of Nex Benedict.
They're also promoting change in that community. 2 News Oklahoma senior reporter Justin Ayer sat down with staff today and found out what obligation they're looking to fulfill while they're in town.
Laurel Powell lives in Washington, D.C., but is here for Nex, as long as it takes.
We're here to demand justice for Nex. Their story has touched the hearts of people all around the country.
As Programs Communications Director for the Human Rights Campaign, Powell says Nex's story is something a lot of people can relate to. Now, Powell says parents are looking at Owasso schools to see what they do next.
There's a culture that has been created that is hostile to LGBTQ students.
It's why Powell and her team are in town. She tells me she'll be here as long as it takes to support Oklahoma organizations calling for accountability and transparency and helping put a stop to, quote, legislative attacks at the state level. Nex's story, she says, is relatable to people nationwide, especially those who identify as LGBTQ+. Powell says the president of the Human Rights Campaign wrote a letter to the Owasso school superintendent saying what happened to Nex was a result of bullying, and that kind of thing is becoming a systemic problem. The letter states the Owasso school district needs to take immediate change to ensure students aren't victimized based on their LGBTQ+ identity, and to be sure the district is safe and affirming to all students. They also recommend the district join their bullying prevention program. Powell says changes start with adults.
The obligation to change this does not rest with these students. It rests with people like Superintendent Walters, who is in charge of the Oklahoma schools. It lies with the administrators of these schools, principals.
Justin Ayer, 2 News, Oklahoma.
Powell says they have not received a response from the Owasso School District regarding their letter to the superintendent.